Hey, what's going on with it, ladies and gentlemen, ponies and gentlemen? This is the one, the only criticism guy 2009 here, aka Nintendo Free 2011, also known as Nintendo Anime Manga Guy 360. And of course, check me out on DeviantArt, Manny Wolverine, and of course, what's it called? Oh yeah, my Facebook, Zekron Free 2012 at Facebook.com. And of course, my last two on Twitter.com, Nintendo Fan 2012. And last but not least, Shadow Sonic Manga Guy. So before I begin, two quick shout outs real fast. I want to give a shout out to Miss Caffeine Jedi, aka Stephanie. And she gives me comments almost all the time. So if you're watching this, thank you very much for always commenting on my responses and stuff. Even though I haven't given you a video response, I want to thank you anyway. And then two more other shout outs real quick. They're pretty huge channels, but I'm going to give them some shout outs anyways. Real quick shout out to 3 Kilobytes. Those guys are pretty chill. They do a lot of movie reviews. They actually did a Wii U review for Zombie U, the game. And then they done the, what's it called? I think they did Red Dawn. I think they did a trailer review on that, which I'm about to do right now. That and they did a couple movie reviews here and there and see what's next for the PS3, 360, and Nintendo. I think out of all three of them, I think they love Nintendo the most as much as I do, so definitely check them out for sure. I'll leave their channels on my description box below. What's it called? And then last but not least, I know there was another person I wanted to give a shout out to. I haven't known this person that long, but I was going to give a shout out to Mellow Mike, but most of you guys already know who he is. So real quick shout out to haven't been subbed to this dude that long, but Blue Stacks Exophones or whatever. I think it's Blue Stacks Exophones. Yeah, definitely check out his channel. He does a lot of anime manga reviews, and I think he does a movie review, so I'm not sure about that. But without further ado, let's begin this trailer review. I really want to go see this movie, so if I do a movie review on it, it might be on here. We'll see. Anyways, Red Dawn. So basically, this is a remake of an original movie from 1984, 85, 86. So it's a little bit older than I am since I was born in 89. But basically, Red Dawn. The original one, which is the remake. Actually, no, not the remake. What's it called? Oh yeah, like the original one. Yeah. My mind's not in its right place because just fresh to death and everything. I had to do a council meeting earlier. And about all that, it was kind of early. They let us go at like 10 instead of like 12 or 1 o'clock like they usually do. But yeah, other than that, basically, Red Dawn, the original one was played by Patrick Swayze and Emilio Estevez. Most of you guys know him as Charlie Sheen, though, so crazy. You think the last person that would have did an end of the world movie like that, would have been a drug dealer or something, but no, it wasn't. So definitely check his shit out. Very awesome. So let's talk about Red Dawn, the original. The original one, I think it was like the Chinese and stuff. They were invading the U.S. and they had to take over it. It's mostly the East Coast area. I think California too, I'm not sure. And then in this one, it's a little bit different. Instead of China, because like I know on C Green 34, he did a movie review for it. He gave it a solid C. But because he wanted to watch the propaganda and the world shit, like I want to watch it. And I definitely want to see that movie review for sure. Not review, the actual movie itself. But like I was saying, like I was saying, basically the new Red Dawn it's not about China this time, it's about North Korea taking over the U.S. this time. I guess because I know how C Green 34 said it, he said that, they didn't want to offend all the Asian people over there. They didn't want them to think, they were racist towards Asians and shit like that. But it didn't matter anyway because I think because Hollywood, have a lot of Asian people that are running most of that industry. So they didn't want to offend the Chinese this time when they made the remake for it. That's all I'm aware of. But other than that, the only other thing I can say is that the movie Red Dawn, basically the new one is actually starring the one that made Thor and the Avengers, and then Snow White and the new Black Prince thing or whatever. Snow White and the Huntsman. That's what I'm thinking about. Yeah, it's that guy, Chris Hemsworth. He's the actual main leader of the movie, and then it stars that dude that used to be Anyone was like a 90s, early 2000s kid like I was? Anyone remembers Drake and Josh? It's the dude Josh Bell. He's supposed to be in it. And the girl that was in Twilight and 50/50. What's it called? Aldrina Katchin or something like that? Aldrina Tokovich? I don't know. Only thing I know her name is Aldrina. I know she's in it. And yeah, that's all I know who's in there. So basically most of the movie is about, the last day of the United States being the US. And then all of a sudden these Koreans, North Koreans, like all these little communist motherfuckers, they try to take over the world. Well, not really the world, just the US. And I think it's supposed to be in Pennsylvania or Washington, Maryland. It's somewhere on the East Coast that they take over all this shit. And Chris Hemsworth, I don't know the dude's name in the movie, but I know his real name's Chris Hemsworth. He ends up saying, he ends up coming back from Iraq and stuff like that. He said, he just saw too much blood. He couldn't handle it anymore, so he ended up retiring and being a veteran instead of a, on-duty soldier who wanted to be off-duty instead. And then the next day, that's when the North Koreans start taking over, and they're like, this is going to be our land now. And then I know in the trailer review, there was like one part where their father was in it. Like, I want you to do what I would have did. I want you to kill this piece of shit. And right before he says that, one of the North Korean dudes, they blow his head off. And then the dude from Breaking Bad's like, no, why the hell would you do that? And then the guy, Chris Hemsworth, has to like hold him back because he's so emotionally wrecked after the death of his father from the Korean Chino dude that killed him. And then after that, it's like, they might have taken our place. To them, this is just a place, but to us, this is our home. We'll not let them take that away from us. And then I'm like, hey, you know what? That sounds pretty powerful. Even though Seagreen, he's like, that sounds real cheesy or repetitive, I guess so, but to me, it actually sounds pretty kick-ass, that's how the Hollywood industry is, even though they're full of propaganda, all this fake-ass shit, Even the sheeple, they go out there to escape. When I'm going to the movies, I'll just do it maybe because I'm off of work that day or I'm stressed the fuck out, in real life. So, you know what? I decided to go to the movies. And, yeah, other than that, I know they show them, like, they end up being, like, homegrown terrorists or something like that. Like, they end up calling themselves the Wolverines or something like that. It's based off a little fictional high school that they go to and everything. And then after that, they just start beating the shit and they start blasting motherfuckers left and right in the trailer, like shooting people up. They show them running all over the city, trying to take out the Koreans one by one, the communists and everything. And then, like, last but not least, what happens there is what's it called? I'm trying to remember the name for it. What was it? Shit. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the movie was called. I know it was called Red Dawn. I know that. Yeah, other than that, they show them, like, kicking people's asses, all the communists and all that shit, and, like, this is our land. We're going to fight for it, and we're not going to let you take our liberty and freedom and shit. And, like, it shows, like, some shit, and it says Red Dawn, like, the whole trailer of the movie. And I know Seagreen was talking about, notice how they put red all the time, because, like, they make us look like terrorists for, like, liberty and freedom when we're just trying to fight for our country. I know he said something like that. And yeah, basically that's all I have to say on this movie review trailer. So hope you guys liked it, hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up if you liked it. As far as my Facebook goes, I got a little bit of an update surprise for you. Because when I got out my little council meeting thing, what's it called? I went to Walmart for a little bit. I actually took a couple of pictures of Pokemon, the new one that just came out. I don't know if any of my Pokemon fans out there, the black and white. I don't know if any of you heard that there's this new one called Parallel Universes. It has Redrum and Zekrom fused with Kyurem. So I'm going to be uploading those pictures there. And then I actually found a couple My Little Pony trading cards and what else? My Little Pony little lunch boxes and a DVD set. So you could definitely look it up on there. Once again, my Facebook is facebook.com/ZekronFreak2012@gmail.com. Add me as a friend. I'll be more than happy to add you. So that's all I got to say for now. So like I always say, peace the fuck out. Is what it is, ain't what it ain't. I will see you when I see you if I get time. And yeah, Just in case you're wondering why I'm sweating so much, it's because it's hot as fuck out here. It's like 70, 71 degrees out here in Vegas. I don't know if any of my East Coast or Midwest, you're probably getting hammered right now with snow. Out here, it's hot as fuck, especially in this thick black jacket I got. Alright, take care. I'm gone. See you around. Bye.